Hi, Pirates. This is Mrs. Prather, and I'm here to talk to you about how to get print books from the OHS library. This is our Destiny program, and for the beginning of the school year, you have two options to get print books. You can come to the library between 7 and 8:30 in the morning to choose books from our bookshelves and displays in the library. Or you can use Destiny Discover to search for books online. You can place a hold on the books that you want to read, and then myself, Mrs. Prather, or Ms. Lundquist, Miss L, will pull the books from the shelves and have them at the checkout counter for you. Then you come to the library between 7 and 8:30 a.m. to check the books out. Of course, you can also search ahead of time online and then find them in the library yourself. So I'm going to open a new tab and I'm going to show you how to access our portal and our Destiny Discover program. I'm just going to use my bookmarks for now. So you will use your student ID, of course, to log in, and you will use the password that you have created. And in the portal where you see your dashboard, you will find the Destiny app. And then when you get to this one, you click on Oceanside High School. So the first thing that it's important that you see is your name. If you are not logged in, you could click over here and it'll take you to the single sign-on again for you to get logged in through our program. This is important so that you can place a hold on books or use ebooks or e-audio books. So after you're logged in properly, you can see first of all our collections, our new fantasy books, new historical, these are called genres. And one thing that you'll notice is there are only 22 items in there. That's what we got new this year. So these are just ways for us to highlight different kinds of books that we have. For example, 307 manga, books that have been made into movies, biographies and memoirs. So there are many more of those as well. It's just an easy way for you to look at what we have by interest, that we've had students ask for books by these categories. And we have these by section in the library itself as well. So when I come back here, I can also go to topics, which is genres, adventure, classics, dystopian, easy reader, ebooks, fantasy, right, graphic novels, historical fiction. Like I said, all of these are sections in our library. You'll see signs in the library where you can find books by these genres. So I can now click on one of these. Let's say I wanted a realistic book. Right, and this actually shows you 200 plus. So collections just happen to show you small samplings of these genres or these topics, whereas topics will get you everything. So in realistic, if I wanted to see if I wanted to read this book, Absolutely Normal Chaos, I could click on here. I could read the overview or summary. And if I like this book, I can place a hold on it. Okay, and it says pick it up by 8:29. Right? And then I can actually continue to look. Or if you want to make sure that your hold went through properly, you can now see that I have two holds. Okay? And in my results, just point this out again, sorry. If I wanted to read a book and it was actually physically in the library, it would have this green in. But in my stuff, it shows that the books are out. No one else can take those now. If you were the second person to place a hold, you can still actually place a hold on a book that someone else has a hold on. Then you would have to wait until that person brought the book back. If I decided I did not want these books, I can unhold. Now it says I only have one. Okay. So now those holds have been removed. Just a quick note, up here you could see the same tabs that are here. So what you can see in here is everything that's currently checked out to you. So notice I have my technology. You would see your Chromebook, any books that are checked out to you, and any textbooks that are checked out to you. Notice they're overdue. If your books go from overdue to lost, then you will see them in fines. So for example, I have an economics book that is checked out. If you, and I need to return that or pay for it. If you broke a Chromebook and you had a fine, you would see that in here. If you lost a charger, you would see that in here. Any textbooks that you've had from previous school years would now be here under fines. So that's a nice way when students say, how do I know what I owe? That's how you know. You go into my stuff. Okay. Also, under checkouts, these overdues, if nobody else is waiting for them, you actually can come here and click renew. And you can do that twice, and then you will not be able to do that. You also cannot renew it if somebody else has a hold on it and is waiting for it. Okay. So let's go back to our search. So you could simply clear all that and come up here, and let's say that you know you like football, and you can click on the topic, and there's 172 books, and that is quite a lot of books. I can see from the call numbers here that this is fiction and that it is in our sports category, our sports genre, right? Fiction, fiction, fiction. This one, this call number is 796.332. When I see a number for a call number, that tells me that it is usually in the nonfiction section. You can also see over here, this one has ebook. That means you have to read it on a computer or on the app on your phone, which of course you cannot do in class. So I can come over here and filter these results. Let's say, I'm going to scroll down actually, that I want to make sure I'm only requesting books that are in and that are, let's say I want a print book. And Lexile is your reading level. So if you've been talking about that with your English teacher or previous teachers, let's say I knew that my Lexile was 800 or 850. I could come up here and let's say I just want books in that range. Right? So now I can see I just narrowed down 172 books to 4 books. So now I could look and say, do I want this one? Here's my overview. And I could either go to the sports section and find it and get it myself in the morning, or I could place the hold and come get it from the librarians. So I can clear my filters, or I can just click here. And I can also come over here to search options to limit. So this would be more advanced search. Again, I could say I just wanted a book. I could say I wanted to look by Lexile, and let's say I was 1,000. And I could then search, and I would get the 8 books that fall in that category. Right, so lots of different ways to find books. and filter the books, and then find the books. So I'm going to review this again just to show you a little bit easier. So if you were going to find the book yourself, you would look at the sublocation and genre and the call number of the book. So in this case, I'm looking at a FIC, which means fiction. TRU is the first three letters of the author last name. And I can see in two places that this is a realistic book. So I would come to the library and I would again look for the realistic sign on the wall. And then I would go alphabetically to find the TRU, the FIC TRU, that is on the spine label here on the book. And there's also stickers that are for each genre. So you can find them in the library. All right then. I'm going to give more directions later about ebooks and e-audiobooks, but there is an app, and I will include this with your teachers for how to download your ebooks and e-audiobooks if you want to use them. Have a great day, Pirates, and if you have any questions, the library is always your first stop for help on campus.